WWE 2K15 is just a couple of months away, and I wrote down a list of 5 things that I just need for them to be in this game. Please just make it happen. It's here. So WWE 2K15 is scheduled to come out on October 28th. Now, as of this video, we have seen nothing about the game aside from, we got the cover art. We know that Sting is going to be involved in the game, and good old JR and Jim Ross revealed that, but there's nothing else. Now, this game is now in the hands of 2K, who last year didn't really have a chance to do a lot of stuff. Now, even though we don't have pictures, we do have a couple of things that have me excited, but I need these 5 things that I wrote down on my phone because my handwriting is horrible, and I'm going to share that with you right now. So the number one thing first that I need, an improved create a finisher feature. Now, for those that love to create, characters, whether they be superheroes or whatever the case, when you go into the create a finisher mode, it's weird. It feels like you just string together a bunch of random animations, but it doesn't feel like you're creating your own pile driver. It ends with pile driver 1, pile driver 2, but you can't make it your own move. So figure out a way for the animations to look smoother, to make it look like instead of just stringing 20 moves that you can switch the speed and it looks horribly unrealistic and it doesn't really match the rest of the game. Fix that and I'm going to be one happy camper, which leads us to number 2. Say you create this individual in your video game. Say you want to take him to the story. For the past 2 years, you haven't really had a chance to do that. You have the Attitude Era mode. You have 30 years of WrestleMania, which aren't terrible, but I prefer a story mode that has one person reaching their path to glory or something like that. Have me start out in NXT, be it an already established WWE superstar or my own creation, and have me end up headlining WrestleMania, but give me that path as opposed to just a lot of matches that happen throughout the years, which I may not even care about all that much, and honestly, it gets boring after a while. Number 3, consistent animation speeds. Now, once 2K got a hold of this game, one of the things that they mentioned was that they wanted the match pacing to be faster in WWE 2K14, and it was. The problem was that a lot of times, faster just meant they sped up the animations. So we're talking that a T-bone suplex is going to have the same speed as the previous game, but when you kick somebody, it's like they're Flash, it's like they're Superman or something. So keep one pace, make up your mind. I don't know what process, I'm no video game developer or publisher, I don't know what goes on there. Just make it be one speed, or give me the option to choose the speed or something like that, please. Next, we got more creative opportunities for TLC matches, ladder matches, table matches, so on and so forth. Now, Ryan and myself love to play WWE 2K14 online on the PS3. This is my gamer tag right here. That's Ryan. So, Adam, kick his ass. Do whatever you want. So, one of the things that we enjoy doing is putting ourselves through tables. Flaming tables, ladder matches. We want to use this stuff. Give us more room for creative freedom. Let us just go on top of the tables without having to grapple them. Go back to WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. You could get on top of the table and do whatever the hell you wanted. If you could double stack a table and figure out a way to go on top of the second one, you can do that too. You can double stack here, but it's not as fun. They got rid of a lot of these things. They limited what we could do in the game. So if you do that, I'm going to be freaking happy. The last thing, okay, so we have been playing these games essentially our whole lives. We're talking PS1, PS2, Xbox 360. These games have come out everywhere. But the SmackDown franchise, even though they took the SmackDown game name out, we still know it as the SmackDown franchise. It feels like it's the very first game. It doesn't feel like they've ever progressed. It feels like they've changed a couple of things. They've improved a couple of animations. They've added more features, but it's still the same game. Now, I think that based on everything that 2K has been revealing, that they are doing a new scanning technology, they want to focus a lot more on the pacing of the matches. I think this is where we're finally going to get that, but just make the game feel different. I don't even know how to emphasize that. Graphics play a big role, the lighting, the commentary. Just make it feel like a realistic wrestling experience. Now, of course, wrestling is choreographed, and here it's like a fighting game. But just figure out some kind of happy medium so when I'm playing, it doesn't feel like I need to just do a running grapple. It doesn't feel like I just need to do diving moves to win a match. Make those things mean that much more. You know, why do a bunch of springboard moves when I can just do a running spear and get a 3 count eventually? You know, make those things a little bit better, and I know WWE 2K15 is going to end up being awesome. So now I ask each and every one of you, do you agree with my top 5 things that they need to implement into this game? And if there's something that I haven't brought up, let me know by leaving a comment below. So I'm running out of breath here, so I'm just going to sign out saying, my name is Juan. Check out the podcast every week on iTunes, Stitcher, you got the YouTube channel, WWE2K15, October 28th. It's going to be awesome, hopefully. So this has been my view from the cheap seat.